Hi friends, welcome to Welltech QC, the YouTube channel of Lloyd's Institute of Technologies. I am Vincent. Today we will be discussing about SMAW electrode for carbon steel. Let us see how to select an electrode. What are the parameters we should consider? There are so many electrodes which are available, but how to choose? What are the parameters one should consider while choosing an electrode? These will be our topics today. So let us start. So welcome again to Welltech QC. SMAW electrode for carbon steel welding. Let us see. The objective is to select the electrode. The objective in selection of the electrode should be meeting the quality at lowest welding cost. All the project requirement, the code requirement, but should be at a lowest welding cost. We have to consider the tensile strength, the properties, thickness, position, and various code requirements if applicable. There are three major categories in SMAW electrodes. This you can say fill, freeze, follow. We can categorize it this way: fill, freeze, follow, also known as fast fill, fast freeze, fast follow. So let us see now what are the characteristics of these three categories. We will talk about fast fill. The electrodes compounded to melt rapidly and fill the joint faster. Well suited for high speed welding in horizontal and flat positions. So that is one part of it, because you won't be able to weld in all positions with a proper quality. Horizontal and flat positions only, especially for thicker plates. This can be used especially for the thicker plates. Let us see what are the electrodes. What are the AWS classification for this? E7024, E7028, E6027. These are considered as fast fill electrodes. Highest deposition rate, flat and horizontal position only, good on poor surface condition, means some joints or some material surface condition may be very poor, rusty, corroded a little. In such cases, this will be highly suitable for the purpose. And mainly this is for thicker plates, above 5 mm thick, and it will have a thicker slacks. Now let us see the next in line, that is fast freeze. From the name itself, the category name itself, you will be able to find out, or you will be able to get an idea what it means. These electrodes are compounded to solidify rapidly. Means if you start burning, immediately the the weld metal will solidify immediately. The weld metal will not drop down in any positions. That is the reason you will be able to successfully weld in overhead positions, vertical positions, and so on. So this special purpose of this particular group or particular category is that this can be successfully welded in vertical and overhead welding positions. Let us see what are these. Mainly it is E6010 and E6011. Use in all positions, of course. You can use because 6010, the digit 1 means that it is for all positions. You can check our last video about positions, how to identify the welding electrodes. Deep penetration, that is another characteristics of this one, and the slag will be comparatively thin than the fast fill electrodes. And we got another item E6022, that is for mainly to be used for the single pass flat and horizontal sheet metal welding. That is special purpose of that particular electrode. Now let us move into next category, that is fast follow or widely known as fill freeze. This is actually a mix of both fast fill as well as fast freeze. 50% of this and 50% of the other one. So these are compounded as a combination of fast fill and fast freeze electrodes, and it is well suited for sheet metal welding. Let us see what are these. Sheet metal welding means below 5 mm. Below 5 mm thick plates, sheets, you can weld very fast. So these are the characteristics of this one. Fast follow or fill freeze electrodes. Better deposition rate than fast freeze. Fast freeze deposition rates are comparatively low. But in this case it is better than the fast freeze deposition rate. The highest deposition rate you will get from fast fill electrodes. So you will get a combination of these two, fast fill as well as fast freeze, and high travel speed on sheet metal. The third is, okay, next category is low hydrogen electrodes. A subcategory you can say. This will have both the characteristics of the fast fill as well as fill freeze, etc. While we talk about low hydrogen electrodes, immediately the things will come in mind is this electrode is known as core electrode, means for high quality welding, like X-ray quality welding to be welded. Everywhere these are the preferred electrode. The low hydrogen electrodes are the preferred electrode, especially E7018. Now let us see there are 5 categories. Okay, these are low hydrogen. This is what I have just discussed about. Known for X-ray quality welding. Best choice for tough to weld steels, means some alloy steels are high carbon steels, etc., are tough to weld steels. So this electrode can be used in such materials, such metals, to weld it with a high quality welding. Penetration is not as deep as fast freeze electrodes, but moderate penetration, moisture sensitive. That is the reason these electrodes are known as low hydrogen. Means in the electrode flex, the moisture content, that is hydrogen, right? The hydrogen will be much lower than the other electrodes, and also you have to maintain it in such a way. You cannot immediately take some electrodes from anywhere and start welding. It should be dried properly. It should be dried in an oven. Then you have to use. That is the speciality of the low hydrogen electrodes. One of the requirement of low hydrogen electrodes to be used. It is moisture sensitive. It will catch the moisture very fast from the atmosphere, and this can be welded in all positions. Let us see, there are 5 categories in that. Let us see each one of them. E7015 is commonly used for small welds on heavy sections. Small welds means, on heavy, thicker sections, you cannot expect a very long welding. Okay, of course, you suppose a plate is welded on an H beam, and there you don't get a very longer weld, and immediately interrupt the weld and turn here and there, and such thicker plates or thicker sections with small welds, not very longer welds. Okay, this is suitable for 7015. Similar case is for 7016. Only polarity you will have to adjust. That will show later. It will be coming in the next as a next topics. And the other one as known as code electrode, that is 7018. Low hydrogen electrode, widely known and well used 7018 electrodes, low hydrogen electrodes for all high quality welding, where radiography test or ultrasonic test, etc. Is required. 7018 is highly used. The reason being the good penetration, very smooth and quiet arc, and patches will be comparatively very low. Next in line is 7028. It's also a low hydrogen electrode. The quality, the characteristics is same as 7018, but only you can weld in 2 positions. That is flat and horizontal fillet. In fact, horizontal fillet can be nicely welded, but horizontal groove weld is slightly tough. And similarly, the other low hydrogen electrode is 7048, specifically designed for very good vertical down welding. Vertical down welding, very fast welding and high quality welding, you will be able to do this using the 7048. Alright friends, I think we will have to stop the video here as it is already 12 minutes long. In our second part of it, we will show you a tabulated view of these electrodes along with the polarities and applications. Also about the storage of electrodes. Thank you for watching. See you in next part 2. Thank you.